All right. Well, I said I ain't got too much time, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this out. Let me get my little hairs out. Might as well be myself like I usually am. Um, Gladys, let me tell you something, bitch. I don't know who the fuck you think you is. You's a motherfucking liar just like Lisa. Y'all are the same flesh, spirit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Silas, you need to understand something. She ain't never loved nobody but Najee, nigga. She don't even love her mama. She was happy that she killed my mother or helped to do it and got her insurance money and do whatever she did with Chelsea and Gladys motherfucking ass or whoever else had something to do with it in Georgia and Cleveland, including Darnell, the insurance motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody stupid around this bitch. What you think this is? You think you pinning what on me? You ain't pinning shit on me. You want to know why? Because you motherfuckers will sit up and let somebody play the fuck out of y'all and then wait for somebody else that got heart, that ain't a fucking coward, that don't give a fuck after they realize a motherfucker don't give a fuck about them. If you don't give a fuck about me, it's no reason for me to keep on talking about you. I'm going to go about my motherfucking life. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Ain't nobody worth that because you leaning towards idolatry when you do that shit. When the motherfucker do me wrong, it's understood, and what's understood don't need to be explained. So I don't gotta talk to you on the phone and go back and forth and go tit for tat or go seesaw with no motherfucking body. I ain't no motherfucking child. You is. It don't matter if you 80 or 90 years old. If you a dumb fool, you a dumb fool. If you a old one, bitch, you a old one, and that's it. Okay? She always been a coward when it came to telling Najee what was up. That bitch was happy she got rid of my mother because she wanted Najee to believe that my mother didn't like him when her and Najee had a beautiful relationship prior to him going against the grain of what my mother told them, which was not to have no children. Then my mother asked her to get an abortion when she was married. When she had her first kid, which would be Jabri, and then she turned around because she knew Jabri and my mother had a tight ass relationship and told Jabri that my mother said get an abortion, but she never told Jabri the whole story. Now that Jabri see that the funky dog mess that's going on after she defied my mother and had five and threw them all on me and my mother, bitch. Now look at this mess from disobedience, bitch. She was looking out for Najee. She wanted him to travel the world. Your mother was a seer, bitch. You think you the only one that got a motherfucking third eye that hardly works, bitch? Hers worked and she knew how to use it. Yours worked and you working for other people and don't even know what the fuck you getting your dumb ass self into, you fat ass bitch. Let me tell you something, ho, because you keep on trying to kill me, you and Gladys and Silas, and I'm going to put an end to this shit. Chelsea, I don't give a fuck if you laid off, because that's what you do, snake. But a snake never changes its motherfucking skin. So fuck all that. You know what the fuck you did, bitch. And then y'all withhold cigarettes. People want to talk about cigarettes kill. How the fuck y'all watching the Matrix and watching the Oracles? All Oracles smoke cigarettes. That's for a motherfucking reason. Because you need the CO2 in there like the fuck I said. Trees shoot out one thing, you shoot out another. It's an oxygen motherfucking thing. Regardless, photosynthesis, all that shit, ecology, it all go together. This is one motherfucking planet and your body is made up of all the compositions of the fucking earth. They will motherfucking slam you in the elevator. And if you ain't got a cigarette to relieve that shit, you could catch a cardiac arrest. And they know that. That's why they anti-cigarettes. And that's why they anti-weed. Because weed puts you above it where they can't motherfucking touch you, period. You hoes know that. That's why I don't trust none of you hoes that sit up there talking about you don't smoke weed no more and you don't cuss no more. Because that's two qualifications to get in them corny ass Christian covens. Because they think not cussing. Bitch, you make me bite my jaw again. I'ma smack your motherfucking ass back to sleep, Gladys. Like the fuck I said. Them the two motherfucking requirements to get in that corny ass Christian covens. Don't cuss and don't smoke the devil's lettuce. And oh God forbid cigarettes. But yet, Lisa, you sit your fat ass up there smoking like a goddamn choo-choo train and think you hiding it from who was your husband at the time. All he wanted you to do was tell the truth, you lying ass, weak ass coward. You couldn't even tell him that you loved him after having 5 children with him and being with him for damn near 30 plus years, you stupid ass bitch. I ain't in your motherfucking domestic business, bitch. Never was I, because I didn't give a fuck about it. All I told you to do was keep loving him and get the fuck out my ear with thinking any man was about to come in there and take over anything, because he bought that motherfucking house and then was his motherfucking kids, and he a alpha male and he'll beat your ass and beat the nigga ass that think he coming in there to do any motherfucking thing, bitch. You knew that. Silas, she don't like niggas with big noses. She like niggas with keen noses. Ain't that correct, bitch? Since you want to go out here and tell everybody about me and what you know about me, bitch, that went on at 14717 Dover when we was children and we was living in a house comfortably and safely, you don't go out and tell nobody about me, bitch. When I ain't telling nobody about your trifling fat ass, and then as soon as I tell that your ass got genital herpes every time your motherfucking ass get a baby, they flare up and then they go away when you have them. Ain't that what you told me, bitch? I always protected your motherfucking shit, but you run out here and run your mouth and tell everybody everything. And Gladys, why the fuck would you want your children, want Ruthie's children instead of your own, telling her Ruthie's children is better than yours? What kind of shit is that? You don't even like your own children. Something is wrong with you, lady, and you need to figure it out. And get the fuck off my heart chakra. And quit poisoning food with your carcinogens because you that rotten on the motherfucking inside. It ain't Cain, it's you. You had the audacity to act like me and my uncle was gonna have a thing going on. He was my favorite uncle and he ain't never touched me a day in his motherfucking life since I was a motherfucking child out the womb to the present day. How dare you? You are ignorant as hell. You find reasons to not like people and to attack them so you can keep up that stupid shit. Yes, the fuck you do. Then you called my mother's neighbor and said I came in when y'all ain't had no clothes on and you was in the tub and all this lying ass shit. Knowing goddamn well he was fully clothed, buttoning up his motherfucking shirt, and your fat ass was laying in that bed like the whale you look like. You call yourself Miss Piggy, bitch. So don't attack me for saying what the fuck you say about your own fat ass self. And quit fucking with my ankles, bitch. Quit touching my son just because his birthday close to yours, you destiny swapping, energy harvesting ass bitch. You want it live and in living color? Well, here it is, motherfucker. And ain't nobody gonna do a motherfucking thing. Because they talk about each other behind their back and don't say it to each other's face, but wait for a nigga like me to come up and say it. With your coward asses. I don't give a fuck. That's why I ain't said it. If you hear some shit your whole life, do you think a motherfucker want to keep on talking about the same shit when a nigga ain't gonna take a gun and do nothing with it? No. Why won't they give me a gun? Because I'm that nigga that will. Because I don't like to keep hearing the same stupid ass shit and no solutions to the problems that I continually keep hearing. It ain't nothing but a bunch of insanity doing the same shit over and over again and getting no motherfucking where. I don't have time for that. Silas, you played yourself. Move forward with your life if you can. Because you ain't nothing but a mixed nut anytime you put a woman before God. That's your main problem, nigga. She loved Najee more than her kids. Like she's supposed to, actually. If she would have just followed his lead and been honest, she wouldn't be in this motherfucking situation. She wouldn't have took up my mother's funeral trying to explain to him and having him all lost in the sauce like what the fuck is wrong with the bitch. Now look at you, Sasquatch. Which way did she go? Which way did she go? Well, I bet you one thing. You better pull it out your fat ass or you better pull it out your purse. All of you big-minded, greedy, 7 deadly sins motherfuckers. Because I ain't got nothing to do with shit y'all talking about. Nothing. I'm a curse breaker, bitch, and I tried to do it nicely. Now I got to be an icebreaker, bitch, and a neck breaker, a back breaker, a face breaker. It doesn't fucking matter. You touch my motherfucking son, ho. All you motherfuckers. Y'all out of line is what the fuck you is. Allah want me to lay it on the line? Well, there it is, motherfuckers. Any more questions? And like I said, don't sit up with nobody that's your twin. If you done outgrew that motherfucker, I don't give a fuck if you held their hand for 40 lifetimes. If that motherfucker rotting on the inside, let that motherfucker go because you are going to miss heaven for that motherfucker because you are not idolater. They are not right inside. They do not love God like you do. So why the fuck do you keep on holding on to them? You gonna go to hell for that motherfucker? Is you for real? They worth it? No. That's not equally yoked no more. Somebody got loose. What's the problem, Gladys? Did I say something wrong? No, the fuck I didn't. You done out slicked yourself this time. And ain't nobody lying on you. You do poison the food. That's why your brother said, girl, you know I don't eat your food. And I didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about. Because me and Kane be sitting up there eating it, but we got love, so we can transmute that bullshit that you be on and that you been on. You think highly of Lisa. Lisa don't give a fuck about you. Did you not hear what the fuck I said? Lisa don't give a fuck about her own mother. Lisa don't give a fuck about her own father. Lisa don't give a fuck about her brother. She don't give a fuck about you. She don't give a fuck about the Stevens side of the family. She don't give a fuck about the Yarbrough side of the family. The only motherfucker she give a fuck about is Najee. She don't even give a fuck about God. However, that's how her mind work as a woman that had a twin that she been with. She put all else to the side, and Najee is the one. Everybody else is disposable. She only fucked with me because I understood that about her. And she told my mother that. Mia the only one that understands me because I understand that the bitch will throw you up under the bus, bitch, throw you in the lake in the incinerator for Najee. Her own kids even. That's how a woman man work that was made for that man or took out of that man. The chain of command is God, your man, your children. She don't even look at God. She the type of bitch that's jealous because of how Najee loves Allah and Islam. She'll be jealous of Islam and Allah. That's why you need to let the bitch go. And that's why you mad. But ain't nobody told you to go sniffing around me and fucking everything that I had, bitch. Once I'm done, I'm done. If you just like leftovers, big burly, go ahead. Knock yourself out when you know you don't want them niggas. When you know they don't qualify. When you know you hate Silas Nose, he probably hit it from the back more than anything because you can't stand a nigga with a nose that look like that. I want a nigga with a keen nose. Ugh, you like him? She into hands and noses. If she liked your hands, Silas, because you could do, I guess your hands is okay. Yeah, maybe she got off on that. But your nose, bruh, don't qualify. You fell for it, nigga. It wasn't me. I was single when you met me, free and clear. I prayed to God. You came up. I don't know what you was doing behind the scenes. I have no idea. My hands is clean as a motherfucking whistle, bitch. Outside of the blood clots that I keep because you always keep attacking me for nothing. You mad because, see, when you fuck with an alchemist, you fucking with dangerous territory. One thing I know for certain, and two things I know for sure. Any man that I chose got the fuck on when I was done. Any man that called themselves choosing me or trapping me when I wasn't really interested, they always have a problem. Because I'm a mind regulator. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't steal. I don't give a fuck what a Eastlake say. I said, I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't steal. A person like that will regulate your mind. I do not toy with people's mind. Even if they think they toying with mine, I'll get away from them before I start toying with theirs. That's why I said I don't get into that game of tag. I'm not a up and down tit for tat motherfucker. I will leave you the fuck alone. Cause that shit, all you got is this at the end of the day in this motherfucking world. You need this motherfucker. You need to be clothed. You hear what the older people say, thank God that I'm clothed in my right mind. That I'm clothed and in my right mind. Or that I'm closed in my right mind, bitch. Because without it, bitch, you might as well head to the forest. You was laughing at your cousin that was doing the chicken in the motherfucking woods. Well, you was laughing at your motherfucking self. If you thought you was trying to play me, no. Because you dealing with a liar. She lied to her husband for 20-some years about her smoking cigarettes, and he would have never did nothing. She lied about smoking weed and put it on her daughter. He told me that out of his own motherfucking mouth, and all he wanted was the truth from her. Birthday of inner confidence. She can't quite get it out, but she got a lot in her chest. She's a coward. And she's a vengeful motherfucker. So she'll attack you because she can't quite tell you to your face. Because she's a hoe ass bitch. That's why. You the one that did it. Ain't nobody told you to do that. And I don't give a fuck about your business, bitch, because my ass is all over Cleveland. Open it up and let the people see who you is, Capricorn. You don't got no business. If I don't. Because I'm a very private motherfucker. I don't kiss and tell. You don't know a woman. You never met one. And let me tell you another thing about yourself that your daddy Willie told me. Because he know I'm certified. That's why he named you Silas. Your father, know it or not, is a bad motherfucker on the spiritual level. He named you Silas because he knew you was going to pick Lisa like a dumbass. He knew that you put women above God, so you always was going to lose. He knew that you didn't understand me. He knew that you thought I was a runner on some earthly slave shit or even twin flame shit when that wasn't the truth. You thought he was lying to you. You thought God was lying to you. You thought I was lying to you. You thought your mama was lying to you. Wasn't nobody lying to you, motherfucker, but you. Like I said, Allah extracted me out of Darvish because Darvish was a mystic and a highly spiritual being. You had the generation where your father and them was created, and then after that, we came after. You're not older than your father. Your father is older than you by way of soul. So evolution happens, and there's certain things that Allah got to tweak, like a mechanic on a motherfucking car. The shit they knew in the 80s, goddamn it, what they know now, damn sure is more better. This would be Allah. And this is me and your father's conversation. He's a more mystical being. And I saw Darvish pushing my titties like it was a horn. He didn't even know what the fuck to do with me. Because he was a highly spiritual being. Allah peeped that. He already knew that before he extracted them out of me. He further watched and saw that. You sitting waiting. Because you wanted the woman. You really weren't concerned about Allah. Was Allah mad at you? No, he wasn't. Allah is the best knower and he's the all-knowing, all-seeing God. So he knew that if he extracted me out of a spiritual being that didn't too much care about titties and shit like that, he was more of a spiritual man. He knew that that spirituality would be in me so that I can lead you and help you and turn you back to God instead of you always looking at me. You didn't want that. You would keep bucking that. I told you we going this. No, we're not. We got free. We don't need to do that. You would not listen to me. So therefore, I would get the fuck away from you because I am not turning on God to just look at you at the source as the source of all of my needs. What, to end up like my sister? I don't motherfucking think so. The ultimate goal is for all men and women, animals and everything else is to look to the Creator. That is the only one worthy of worship. You don't get that. That's why you got what you got. So don't ever be blaming your father. Don't ever be blaming your mother. Don't ever be blaming me. And let me show you how much more trifling you is. That this shit done went on so many motherfucking lifetimes that me and Darvish just connected last lifetime for Allah to be able to look in just like this. Because he showed me this how he looked in on us. We didn't get married. We stayed together like 50 plus years, like the fuck I said. Ooh, Darvish is liking her. This is working out. Because you so busy sleeping with my sister lifetime after lifetime while Najee traveling and doing what he do, just what he do today. And whatever else trying to pull down my children, which you did, Ja and Billy, putting them in wombs of misery. You was only with that man, Angel Michelle, 4 lifetimes. You thought that was it till you realized she ain't love you either because she didn't love your nose. And your father's such a beast. He gave you that nose every time because he knew you would be fucked up about it. He knew that that would bother you and that it would let you know that a woman didn't love you because you had that. And he thought you would at least say, you know what? I love me enough and I'm about sick of these bitches. And you never did. You just kept chasing like a fucking crackhead. So Put down your weapons, bitches, and give me my motherfucking money. You mad. And I really don't have to explain nothing to you, Lila. I really don't, because I'm not no motherfucking infidel. And I don't fuck people's husbands, bitch. I don't. I got gone once Darvish gave the insinuation that he was going to stay put. However, that don't change the fact that he's my original twin and Silas was the second string that I was extracted from Darvish in order for Silas to get a more spiritual woman that he needed so that I can turn his face back to the sun, which is God Almighty. It don't change the fact that Darvish is Ja and Billy's original father. It is what it is. You a Johnny come lately that he decided to roll with because we had gone so long, God waiting Silas out and everybody kissing his motherfucking ass, that Darvish got bored being the goddamn Sufi and decided, I think I want a wife and I want to be a father now. That ain't his right. You a motherfucking lie. It is his motherfucking right. And he did it with you. What's to come of that? I don't know. But I know once he gave the insinuation that he wasn't going nowhere, I got gone. He is my twin. I had to look into the situation. I actually slept with Silas. Because it's all about that nigga, honey. You have no idea. Now we're here. And I was with Darvish one lifetime and it worked out beautifully. And Allah was even surprised because Darvish is a different type of dude. That didn't stop it from being true that I was extracted out of him, which makes him my original twin. Those third party situations is something else. Maybe that's why they call it, because there's a lot of Gen Xers in that shit that got that. They got two dudes. One, because he was too highly spiritual, you just got extracted out of him. And the one that you was going with wasn't. And you was to show him that was to help me part of your mission or life purpose or whatever. Mm-hmm. If they don't get it, they don't get it. If you meet your original twin, more than likely that's what you're going to roll with if they single. And they into, want a regular life, like just want to be a father and whatever. Because when they highly spiritual like that, they be mixed mystics like Oshos, like Ram Dass, like Unc. He always make me miss his name. He get on my damn nerve. Ooh, he get on my nerve. Y'all know them type, though. Wayne Dyers kind of shit. Just highly spiritual beings that decide, I want a wife. And I want, But when a woman was pulled out of them and God presented the woman to them, they start further showing, what is this? What are those kind of shit? While the twin that's on the side that know what's going on for real, but be forgetting, and you they whole goddamn memory bank too, kind of shit, be sitting here just like Miss Seeley on Color Purple, waiting for that woman. They ain't thinking about God. But that's the whole point, you see. I'm about sick of this. And I'm about sick of y'all. And I'm about sick of you, Gladys. You was jealous of my mother. You thought my mother wanted came because my mother told me her and my uncle was best friends. You thought because my uncle was married into the family that made him less than my favorite uncle. What the fuck that got to do with it, bitch? Please tell me. I don't lie. I don't make shit up. I got uncles, your motherfucking brothers, bitch. I got motherfucking uncles on my mother's side, father's side, bitch. I said Cain Aaron was my favorite uncle because it was the motherfucking truth, bitch. And everybody knew it. What does it matter that he married to you and you was my aunt through blood? What the fuck that got to do with anything, bitch? Because him and my mother was besties, you had a problem with that. You gonna try to make it out of something it ain't. Just like Lisa tried to make it like I slept with Najee and I didn't. You probably was that nigga lying talking about Kane and Ruth slept together. Some weird ass shit. Cause you threw it on me next. I know you did, cause when we was gonna go to Walmart and he was gonna take me, and that's when I was paying for what the fuck I was gonna get, cause I already know how my uncle is, bitch. You gonna sit up there and act like we're gonna be dating and he's taking me somewhere to eat or some weird ass shit like that. Like we going to the hotel or something. Man, that is so disgusting. You are terrible as fuck. And you need to take a long, hard look in them motherfucking mirrors he got with your ungrateful ass. Want to go back to the hood instead of a lake house he purchased for your motherfucking ass. You terrible. And you gonna feel the heat. Trust and know that, cause you keep touching me, you gonna feel the heat. All the use. Cause I ain't did nothing to none of you but tell the truth. And if you keep coming at me, Allah gonna test me out to make sure I ain't an idolater of Silas, Lisa, or your motherfucking ass. Cause my love run that deep, but he understand, huh? And I ignore because it's stupid as fuck. Yeah, I know you trying to kill me. However, I still ignore. Yeah, I know you telling Junebug not to give me no cigarettes and you ain't giving Bud no money not to give me none. I know all that shit, bitch. It's been happening for a very long time. I don't give a fuck. This too shall pass. Do you get it? And then you sit up there and tell lies and got motherfuckers looking at me, your grandkids and shit looking at me like I'm a motherfucking narcissist. When you know goddamn well when I was in the car with you and Uncle Kane, that I told him, I pointed out the building next to Lawana's nursing home that I would turn into a candle factory. I would want something just like that to get a candle factory going because I already wanted that. And then woke up one day on YouTube and a girl was on there that did that motherfucking shit. Or I might have watched her then said something, but I always wanted something big like that. That's why I said that Sam Walton was going to be my mind mentor because I researched him because I was curious about how he got Walmart as big as he got it. And I watched how he built his inventory. He built his inventory by other motherfuckers going to haters. That's how he built his inventory. Fucking haters. Because it became Sam Got It. But it only got to Sam Got It because they was laughing at him because he got it off a GI Bill and a little money from his father-in-law. And they was laughing, telling people, yeah, he's trying to do what, let's just say, Kroger's is doing up the street. And they kept going to Kroger's and Kroger's was running out of shit. And they was saying, go down there, Sam probably got it. But while they was at Kroger's trying to play him, he was building. He wasn't fucking around. They may not fuck with me, but I'm building this shit. And by the time they look around, they gonna run out of something and I'm gonna be the man they come to when they ain't got it no more down there. That's how the fuck he built Walmart. Don't tell me what the fuck I don't know, bitch. You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. And neither do your motherfucking kids or grandkids. The only thing I gave a fuck about in my life was family. I don't know strangers. However, boy, do shit change. Whoever my family was that I knew they was on my mother and father's side, them was the only motherfuckers I cared about. My parents, of course. That's how I roll. Most people don't know that because guess what? If I can't help you, I ain't gonna hurt you. And if I can't help you, I ain't about to just talk your head off. If I can't get no money in your pocket and put no food in your mouth or give you some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding so that you can be better, it ain't no need for us to discuss a motherfucking thing because that's what love do, bitch. You don't know what it is. None of use. I watched a girl that made it happen with her family. And I was like, damn, she making this shit work. So I got inspired by somebody that actually became a millionaire selling conjured candles. And I think the name of her business was Conjure. She was black and she had hired all her cousins. And I was like, damn, I can do that shit then. They just gonna have to get some healing. I'm gonna have to do some work. But I'll put the niggas that's on the dark side that's a little darker, ready to bust a nigga ass over here to conjure. Put a little Timmy Turner on, or Murder Was the Case, or some shit like that for the protection candles. Then on the light side, I'm gonna put on that Uncle Bob Marley, Three Little Birds, or some positive light music. You know what I'm talking about? Don't tell me. You tell them the truth, bitch. And you tell them why you think my kids think your mother God or somebody. Well, God is love. What is you? Attention seeking, a demon, a mischief maker, a gossip hound, a kafir. I bet. And they love to say you crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with that food. You know what you do. You know it is. Allah told me it was just now safe to eat the eggs, the pasta, and the potatoes. Before I did get sick, I did, and the meat was rotten. It was. I don't need to put nothing online. Everything, bitch, I don't think so. I don't have the fucking time. Nor to give a fuck. I'm an alchemist anyway. It'll pass. Like the gas out my ass, bitch. So is y'all done with that little stupid shit? Cause I don't know how y'all gonna get out of that sex trafficking and all that shit y'all got yourself into, touching my money. Silas, I don't know what the fuck you was thinking, honey. You all over the place. You done splintered your motherfucking self. That's your problem. You done spread yourself over multiple timelines. You did body jump Rev. You over there is him now, but ain't nobody gonna believe me. So why don't you just go ahead and die off as him? Cause you too many places doing shit. And y'all only got that shit because I talked about a Capricorn needing to take on the energy of a Sagittarius just to switch it up a little bit and get the fuck away from that 10th house and get more on the 9th house, which is philosophies, bigger picture, love, larger ideas, shit like that, become your bitch. Who you said taught you everything you know, which would be your wife or ex-wife or however y'all out there doing it now. I don't know, because I've been snipped it. So I don't know why you rapping on my motherfucking window pane for me to go watch some porn and do it again. Let's do it again. We not doing shit again, my nigga. No. I just do shit so that Allah can see. You see what he doing, don't you? I've been steadily going on a long time, my business. I ain't touched nobody. Maybe since 2022 or some shit. It's about to be 2026, my nigga. What you do? What you got? AIDS by now with all this shit you motherfuckers got going on. And you still looking and searching with your goof ass. Excuse me. How dare you blame your father? Your father is a highly spiritual man. Your father is really like a metaphysician. That's that Kojic. That's the root of that. That Church of God in Christ. That's what they killed. That's why they killed Marvin Gaye father. Because he was on there. He was Kojic, but he was turning it into metaphysician shit. Metaphysical. He was taking it to another level. And they made him start dressing like a woman and doing all that old dumb shit they made Jenner do. The Kardashians' real father. That same shit. And then they made them turn on each other and blamed dad for killing son. And it all stemmed from that Kojic. Because he wanted to do a spinoff. He wanted to take it further. Highly spiritual Marvin Gaye father. It's true. I watched the documentary on it when I was pregnant with Ja. I saw that true. Anything else y'all motherfuckers want to know? Because Allah said the time is up. I had to hurry up and shower and put my clothes on and get on here. Like, what the fuck? I can't even go downstairs and come back up without feeling like I'm about to have a cardiac arrest. I will usually puff a cigarette and it's gone, but that's why they don't get you cigarettes, Junebug. Fuck a Spencer. I know Junebug. Crack crew, nigga. I ain't ashamed of my motherfucking cousin being named Junebug. You out your motherfucking mind, you ashamed. And my mother loved all of them niggas. And she thought they all was beautiful. And you sitting up there talking about we better than them. What kind of shit you on? Don't try to blame Willie Lynch. No, no, no. 500 years removed from that shit. And if you still ain't got it right after that, then you really been fucking off, ain't you? God will look into it. Because I damn sure ain't a liar. Libras tend to, though, if they don't know how to work their program correctly. Mine and Venus. Nothing but love, bitch. What is ruled by? Natural placement, bitch. Love all up and through here. I am love, bitch. Darvish, season of the witch. Thank you. Pocket weight. Thank you. Instead of doing what I don't want. What the fuck? What all them hoes in the UK got to say? I'm fat, I'm black. Bitch, I'm young, gifted, and black, bitch. It just happened to have a fat ass. Pretty hot and tempting, huh? Anything else? Y'all want some tarot to prove what I'm saying is true? Najee. Najee, you know damn well, bro. Don't act like you don't know who we be, neither, nigga. Hell no. Don't act like you don't know who we be, neither, nigga. That's that cancer boy. People want to be cancers. A lot of ancestors and a lot of people they want to be cancers. Probably from what my cousin said about cancers. I know y'all niggas be listening. Especially the ancestors. Like, oh, he said that. Oh, it is kind of true too what he said. So everybody want to be cancers now. That was funny as fuck. The less popular. That's crazy. Motherfuckers looking for an empty closet. Let's see what oracle message we got. Rider, the pack. Inner work, deep connection, soul tribe. Yeah. I don't know who that's for, because, I mean, I don't know. Somebody got a pack out there. I know inner work is me. Deep connections, I love very deeply. It ain't for everybody, though. Soul tribe, I got some of them I do know. Rider. Some people want a rider. Stop that line. You gonna ride with me? Yeah, as long as I can stay in the motherfucking car. Ain't that what a rider do? You don't kick a rider out. And my son heard you. Cause I put your ass on speakerphone. You gonna be my girl. You didn't tell me you was sleeping with my sister. You didn't tell me none of that, cause that's a deal breaker for me. I don't fuck around. You out of control, bro. You need to find God. That's what you need to do. Get on your knees and say a prayer. That's what you need to do. You really do. Cause honey baby, my grandfather right there, Bo Diddley, talking about, yeah, cause you said what? That's exactly what you said. You did. Gonna say, no, why you put that on there? You said, and my son was looking like, I said, John, didn't he say, did I want to be his woman, basically, and was I gonna ride? You broke up with me right after that. Why you put that on there? Take that on off of there. You the one said it was cool. Oh, so you crazy. What you think this is? You don't fuck with this. Cause I won't fuck with yours, which I didn't. Which turned you out. That's why you don't fuck with a bitch like me. You don't do that. 3-8 keep coming up. Jabri, you must be on here. There you go. A double crossing. You got to be out your motherfucking man. I don't play the game. It won't work with me. I'm going to slide up out of there just like an egg yolk. You know what I'm talking about, Gladys? Slide right up out of there. I ain't never got the time. I don't play that game. I don't know what that is. I keep saying 3-9 on the clock. Ask Chad Evans. He know more about me than y'all had the nigga right there. Like, I don't know what kind of game he was playing. However, he know I don't play. He know I don't play. He know that. Why do you think he would say he gonna leave his twin for me? Because clearly his twin was lying to him fucking with this. Chad was the most sane with me. He didn't have to take no meds because I told him he didn't have to. And sometimes he would ask me, could I sing in his ear? I would sing him to sleep. Chad was the most sane with me. That's why Chad wanted to be back with me. Do you understand? And when he came back, he was way worse than when we was in high school and junior high school. Because I wasn't a liar. I didn't play mind games. I didn't cheat. I didn't steal. I did not play. You talk that shit. I walks that shit. Okay? Let's see what this the pack talking about. Because some of y'all that made a pact with somebody, maybe the devil, because that 13 came out. And if y'all made a pact with that nigga, honey, good luck. Because sure enough, he the devil, because he put women before God. You gonna quit lying. Trying to make it like it's like that. No, the fuck it ain't. Choice. That's like this shit is like the damn 7 of cups card in the tarot. Choices, searching for purpose, and daydreaming. Look up the 7 of cups that I say is the witchcraft card in the Rider Waite, and you will find it's the same damn thing as this cross shit. Full of illusions. Crazy as a motherfucker. I ain't never got the time, honey. No. I'm grown as a motherfucker. And no need to say that when you is. That's why I don't like this stupid shit. Inner work, deep connection, soul tribe. Have you found those people who hold space for you? Those people who allow you as much time as you need to talk if you need it, or to be unabashedly yourself and act as you wish. These individuals do exist and they can be found. So y'all act as y'all wish with him. Gotta be careful. Seeking the help that you require is entirely your choice. Because you know what he told me as well? I said, yeah, God gonna get your motherfucking ass. He said, make sure. Now, this ain't real. Make sure it's the right one. I said, Allah, I know which one. And he shut the fuck up. Because he uses Jesus like he done lost his mind. He don't care nothing about him, though. But he'll use them on that betting card. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever they be doing, I have no idea. I don't get involved. I don't play with God. These or his servants. Oh, because I'm one bitch, and I be goddamn if you come playing with me, you gonna fuck around and no, fuck finding out, bitch. Seeking the help that you require is entirely your choice. Seeking the help that you require is entirely your choice. Y'all required him, so you thought it's your choice. You had me, you had your grandmother. I'm talking to Lisa's kids. You had your dada, your Abu. I don't know what the fuck y'all on. Y'all on that stupid shit because y'all was following y'all mother who don't love Allah. She loved y'all father more than Allah, and that is a fucking problem. There are forms, she loved money more than Allah. There are forms of healing found in counseling and talking circles. I did all that, but y'all say I didn't qualify, and I'm not a prophet to fit the scripture to say a prophet is not welcome in his own land, home, or whatever. I'm not a prophet. No, I'm not. I'm more of a mystic. You could say a sage. I don't like that because them close to saints and they get treated like shit. You can even say an oracle because I do smoke and I channel like a motherfucker. However, I'm a myriad of things. A prophet, I am not. An angel, I am not. Some people are fortunate enough. A preacher, are you out of your fucking mind? A minister? No. When I was in the fucking nation, I was the minister of trade and commerce. That's business, bitch. Not the minister of ministry kind of shit. Some people are fortunate enough to receive support from friends and family as well as from pets, animals, and plants. It's essential to be able to talk and express your truth to those who are simply listening and accepting you into their hearts. Oh, wow, Jabri, you just got stomped on. Where did your grandmother tell you you was always at? In my heart. And you would repeat it. And she told you that shit since the day you was born all the way till she passed away. Bree, where you at, Bree? You know how much she loved you and you did what you did. Yes, you did. Some people are fortunate enough to receive support from friends and family as well as from pets, animals, and plants. It's essential to be able to talk and express your truth to those who are simply listening and accepting you into their hearts. Your story may not be for everyone to hear, but you can find the support that will aid you so you may align with your highest self. We was with you when you was going to counseling and you said it worked and it seemed to be all right. She used to come pick you up. So it ain't like you ain't have a non-biased party and you said it really helped you. So what's it gonna be? You can communicate with Mother Earth, and if you like, unload your burdens on her. You can talk to a tree. I've been telling people to dump because this is the best thing to do, to ground and to get it out. You ain't got to worry about nobody having a rebuttal, judging you, none of that motherfucking shit. You ain't got to worry about telling it to Satan and he acting like he love y'all more than y'all father and y'all was bad and you out your motherfucking mind. I saw a wolf in my peripheral and it was old buddy Silas insinuating that he got that kind of repression in him that he would become a cannibal. They showed a rapper that was put in jail and he ended up eating his cellmate. You think this is a game? It ain't. She is compassionate, nurturing, and helpful in transferring whatever energy you don't want to bear. Examine what you want to leave behind, like a snake, Chelsea, losing its skin, or a butterfly, Gladys, snakes, butterflies, they all love that shit, emerging from its cocoon and let the earth transform it. They so gone. Gladys said Chelsea stole the butterfly from her. I said to myself, both you motherfuckers stole it from Allah, but I ain't say shit. Allow yourself to gather, and I don't even wear butterfly pants, bitch. I don't fuck with the butterfly just because of them hoes. I think I may have bought a pair, maybe. Maybe. I got a real butterfly because Allah will trek you. Heart, soul, mind. And I was walking when I was living with Rev or living out my car in front of his house. I used to walk because my car was fucked up. So I walked down the hill to, get through. I used to walk the walkway. It was a walkway that'll put you right out on Broadway. And I was walking down Union. And I seen a real butterfly, but it was dead. And I said, oh my God, a real butterfly. But as far as on clothes and shit, pendants, just because of Gladys and Chelsea, I do not fuck around. I don't want no parts of that shit. Lisa into that butterfly shit. Anyway, she listening, always looking for a mama and had one of the best mothers. What the fuck? I knew that lady was my aunt and not my mother. Just like I knew my Uncle Kane was my uncle and not my father. And then she gonna try to talk about some Uncle Daddy. He ain't never said that. She was saying that shit trying to be a manipulator of the situation. Okay, it's Uncle Daddy, but he trying to get with me too. Girl, shut up. Allow yourself to gather and release this energy by sitting in prayer or meditation in nature. It's vital to remember that before you can be of service to others or assist them, you must first heal yourself, and everyone's road is different. This commonality in healing work is formed through making space for others to tell their truth because they will fuck up the butterfly. As toxic as they are, yes, they will. I don't want no motherfucker say what? Oh, y'all don't fear God for real. No, you don't. Because if witches, dark ones, have laid claim to the butterfly will start going extinct fucking with them hoes. I don't even want to touch it. That's why I found the dead one. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? It's right here. And it crumpled up a little bit, but it's still, the body is still, Can you all see it? Right there. This is a real monarch. It really is. You see how they are so fragile, but it's real. It really is. And I put it up here with my children. Cause that's my business. Why y'all got see? It used to be God that came out his nose. But once he started hanging around Lisa and Silas and all these weirdos that love money more than God, CEO formed. Now it says CEO. It used to say God. I'm not lying. It changed to CEO. When he blew, I'm not lying. And then my baby I got plucked out. I had to darken it, but then what the fuck you mean? Why are y'all turning my son heart against God into money? When I was trying to break that shit off of him from the curse that's on the Evans family that Mr. Evans asked me to do in the first motherfucking place. See, y'all messy and you need to mind your motherfucking business. You need to sweep front your front door, bitch. That's what the fuck you need to do. And your back door, hoe. And your side door, nigga. What the fuck you think this is? You motherfuckers, whatever happened to you, happened to you. I don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about my seed. You're using him as a pawn, you punk motherfuckers. You think this is a joke? You motherfuckers going to Jamaica and shit? What the fuck you doing that for? I ain't never been. And who said what? That's why he didn't like his name and not knowing his mother did it, thinking about him not having to sign no long ass name like I used to have to do with y'all, bro, bitch. You don't know my heart. You don't know nothing about me. Why don't you back the fuck up and take care of your own motherfucking kids since you keep pumping them out? And Gladys, you had the audacity to disrespect my motherfucking grandmother, bitch, and my grandfather. Talk about all they did was have sex and had kids. Bitch, if you don't turn around and look at all the motherfuckers you brought into this world, connected to your pussy, bitch. Since you want to talk shit, let me put you out here, huh? You don't talk about my motherfucking grandparents like that. I don't give a fuck who you is. Bitch. Talking that stupid shit. All in the family, my motherfucking ass. You got to stop at some point. And you the elder? You got to be out your mind. You don't wonder why a motherfucker cussing like a sailor. Look at you. Don't look at me, bitch. That's why my mother and father allow me to and they say nothing because my father cussed like a sailor. Why would they whoop me when I got it from him? And still don't give a fuck. This commonality in healing work is formed through making space for others to tell their truth. You might be receiving a call to be a healer if you've noticed this need in someone else. The act of healing begins with the skill of being able to listen. Practice listening without pretenses, silence, preconceived notions or judgments, because you always book it ahead, nigga. Come on, you act like that's why Jock called you silence, because he already knew that shit was manipulative. You act like you a good listener just to use it against somebody later, honey, because you got real mad issues, bro. You got mad issues. What's that song by Angie Stone? You got mad issues. God damn, nigga. Practice being open to fully listening with all of your senses. Allow someone as much time as they require and provide a safe space for them to express themselves. Y'all hoes was sitting up talking about me so bad. I know you was, Jabri. You live for that shit, but you want to be me. How that work, doppelganger? How does that work? Why don't you get some self-love and stop worrying about me? And shut your fucking mouth about my son. He not your son. I paid you dollar for dollar, bitch, when you was babysitting him because you couldn't keep a job. Look how ungrateful. Get the fuck out of here. Affirmation. I acknowledge that the way through transformation is love. My body, mind, and spirit are in complete balance. But Allah showed me that your mind, bodies, and spirits is incomplete. Not balanced. Let's see what else. That cross shit, ain't no good. It's coming on the 13. Come on, I'm sick of this nigga. That shit. Anyway. Be careful who you entertain. You might be entertaining Shaitan unaware. Visionary. Confidence, passion, self-worth. Visionary. That would be on a 9. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I did have vision. Here's another one, Sage. That's what I said. Thank you, Allah. My birthday is 9 too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. Visionary, confidence, passion, self-worth. Consider the past and carefully acknowledge and identify what you've learned. Forgive yourself now. Accept yourself as you are. Your enthusiasm is limitless, and it is accompanied by a generous spirit and a desire to succeed. People who don't understand you may mistake your dedication and focus for vanity. I am not Chelsea. Or even bossiness. I am not a Leo. And if I am a boss bitch, I mean, goddamn, what can I do about it? Sometimes, we are in America and this motherfucker is rough. You can't be soft out here at all. The fuck? Especially now when bitches trying to kill you where you laid your head at once and ate at the table at, bitch. Is you for real? Even bossiness, but take comfort in knowing that you care profoundly and are unwaveringly devoted to those who give love. See, some people can receive it, but giving it, don't get upset by prior mistakes. I don't see I don't see no mistakes I made. Just minding my business. Don't point the finger at others. I mean, I tell the truth how it happened. When life gets tough, be there for yourself. Boy, oh boy. Make yourself at ease, honey baby. Compliment yourself, honey, like David, bitch. Consider connecting with individuals who support you, far few and in between. So I just roll with Allah and keep it pushing. Knowing you're not alone brings a sense of belonging and worth. Never needed it. Maybe this is for some of you. You're working so hard to uncover your calling, that glimmer of inspiration that will give your life meaning and make you want to live. I want to live. I got inspiration. I got a law. I ain't lying to you. That's enough. Oh, yes, and that's enough. Because bitches is messy and I ain't never got the time. Because I will choke a bitch out. I don't have the time. I really don't. And guess what? I don't hold grudges. I won't be huffing and puffing for days. Just get rid of the bitch and go on and get something to eat. That's why they won't give me a gun. And that's why I roll along. Because I don't do tit for tat. I don't do messy. I don't do get up and talk about me after I leave the table. I don't do lie on me as a mother. I don't do bring up false allegations. I don't do touching people kids and doing all that weird shit. I don't do that. Anytime you hoe ass niggas came and talked to me about your mother, I cut your motherfucking ass too short to shout because I didn't want to hear it. We don't do that. Is y'all hungry? I don't care if you saying she jealous of me or she trying to be like me. I don't want to hear it. Are you hungry? And y'all know goddamn well that's how I went. Now, when she was in front of my son and when she was around y'all talked about me like a motherfucking dog and y'all let it ride and ain't nobody cut off shit. Am I correct? Oh, okay. You're on the lookout for experiences that will make you feel alive. Definitely don't feel alive around low vibing motherfuckers like you people. A piece of advice, don't try so hard. Stop looking for that one thing, Silas, that will make your life better right away. Realize your spirit guides have already been working to improve your situation, which would be your mother and father, for real, for real. Let go of the reins and just be. All the solutions will be given once you start just enjoying the things you appreciate in life. Finding that missing piece or key to unlock fulfillment does not make a life abundant. When life is appreciated, it is at its best. So get started doing what you like. Do you even know? Some of you don't know what you like. That's a problem. It's that simple. Simply concentrate on what you enjoy doing. Do you know what you like? Do you know you don't like mayonnaise at least? Because sometimes people get too deep with it. And you will ask the motherfucker, do you like this? They don't even know if they like chocolate ice cream over vanilla. But want to go deep in, searching for myself. How about we start at, do you like cotton or polyester? Nigga, damn. Affirmation. I am supported by the universe. I trust my inner guidance. I don't know if y'all able to do that with all that shit y'all done got yourself into. Allah was saying hurry, hurry. So I don't know what that's about. I do know Al-Asir. By the time man is surely at loss. So some shit will get set in motion. And if I don't say this at the right time, with this, something may happen. I don't know. I just know I hurried up. I said, Allah, I'm coming. I'm getting there. So I don't know. Ascension, transformation, end of cycle, beginnings. All praise due to Allah, because this is getting terrible and I can't take it no more. When I tell you no more. Stupid shit. Yeah, blood moon. Illusions, uncertainty, and narcissism. Because y'all touched all that shit. Good luck. And came against me for nothing. Y'all got the pack, so keep it, man. Be each other's support system. Just don't hinder me, bitch, and give me my motherfucking money. Transformation, end of cycle, beginnings. You started the process of entirely reprogramming your thinking in order to materialize anything you desire. Welcome to your journey of self-transformation through love. Keep in mind that it has come from your imagination. Consider you're already who you want to be. It can only manifest and incarnate in this time and place if you completely transform yourself. I can help. You can do it. I've been saying that. Any light worker will tell you that. Any healer will tell you that. They try to discredit healers, and I saw this older black healer, and she was spot on. She said, God gave me this gift, and I do what I do, but when I turn off and don't want to do it no more, he get on me. I mean, it's on me so heavy. So when people say that healers aren't real, I don't fuck with them kind of people. And please get the fuck away from me, because I don't know who the fuck you met that ain't. But those that are can't just put it down, bitch. The imaginings that bring your senses into alignment with truth are the source of transformation. Allow yourself to live from the perspective, never allowing your mind to be dissuaded from what it desires. Forget about doubt and the how. Claim it for yourself. I don't have desires. I'm working on getting desires again. Allah literally be telling me to do stuff. And I'm like, Allah, that costs a lot of money, because I got away from money. I got away from desire. I don't give a fuck. So he be telling me to do stuff now. And I'll be like, I got to get reacclimated to desire, because I literally chose to do away with desire, because it's kind of attached to money. First, I worked on getting rid of the desire for money and just money. And then I got away from desire, period. So now I got to get reacclimated to desire so I can give a fuck about something. Like, you need desire, especially living in America. If you don't got no desire, you might as well join a motherfucking monastery or some shit like that. For real, like, just be a monk. I mean, I was trying to go to a Native American reservation, but they don't really fuck with niggas like that if you ain't 100%. But I was cool with going there, making motherfucking dream catchers and the glass, when you break the glass and put it back together, mosaics. Yeah. Couldn't quite get it to go the way I needed it to go. So I got another plan. Forget about doubt in the how. Claim it for yourself. Use it for manifesting everything and anything you desire. Live as though all you want is already your reality. You must completely surrender to the belief that your desire exists before it is manifested in the physical world. Your body is not who you truly are. Choose to invest in your imagination and live in the knowledge that you are inviting your heart to change your life. Now, the Bible says to cast down all false imaginations, and that's very true. Because if you do not, you will end up with illusions, uncertainty, and narcissism. You got to really know how to use your mind. Y'all be doing shit. I don't know why y'all do what y'all do. I really don't. It just got to do with arrested development, immaturity, egomaniac, false ego, super ego, and some more shit. Just a rotten ass person for real. You got to accept it. Because to deny it is to continue on, and it's just going to get uglier and uglier. You have to accept certain things about yourself. When you hear y'all was good to say, TT, you don't do this, you don't do that, and I considered everything y'all said. Once y'all said it, I might have said, man, come on, here y'all go. I'm going to go in the car, and I'm going to self-reflect. That's all I do is self-reflect. I'm going to search myself. If I feel like I can back up a little bit, you're going to see a little change in me. And I know that if you don't give me the credit and you keep saying the same thing, then I know that you a motherfucker that's just looking for flaws and you a fault finder. So I ain't fucking with you. And that's exactly how that went. From the inside out, we all change. Live from a place beyond the limits of physical reality. Envision yourself in the position you desire. Allow yourself to let go of everything you aren't and embrace, accept, and tell yourself all you desire in the context of everything you are. I'm going to repeat that. From the inside out, we all change. That's what I chose to do. Even though I was in the hair industry, hey, Jaja, even though I was in the hair industry and it's a beauty thing, it just drove me nuts because I'm a highly spiritual being. So I was just like, God damn, every card I made, I would try to, it would be spiritual in nature, but people didn't care about their spirituality. They went to church. However, listen, they here to get their hair done. They don't know that. However, I decided myself that I would work on the inside out. So I really was never worried about weight and shit like that because I always been thick. However, when I joined the Nation of Islam, I was studying. I don't think I had joined yet. I don't know. I may have. No. I wasn't. I was going to class. Because it took me a year to say, okay, I'm going to do this. And I was getting out the motherfucking car one day. But man, I had been working on my internal. I decided very young that I'm going to work from the inside out. I ain't worrying about this outside. And my mother used to say, girl, you ain't going to have no hair on your head. I say, Mom, I do hair. I'm my own walking billboard. I like to try things. It's nothing. It's no big deal. So I didn't care about shit. So now I got to get into self-care, which ain't easy because I stayed so much in here. Making sure ain't nothing, I ain't doing nothing, I ain't being mean to nobody, where they would think so. If I had a mean mug on my face, it's because y'all was on some trash, talking about too much sex, y'all selling drugs, y'all doing all that shit. Chad will tell you, honey, I was Nancy Reagan's biggest, he'll tell you, anti-drug like a motherfucker, okay? Say no, shit, for real. So I dealt with my insides, and then I went to the gas station one day and got out the car and ripped my motherfucking pants. I was like, oh my God, I ain't got too damn big. This is crazy. And I had been, once I started working out and got on the scale, I was the biggest I had ever been. I lost like 65 pounds and kept it off. And, it's a process. Now I don't care because I work so much on my insides. What my outside do, it doesn't really matter because I know I'm a beautiful person. If somebody else doesn't see it, I don't even care if they do or not. It doesn't really make me no difference. I don't need validation. I got rid of desire. I'm not money oriented. I understand it as a tool. Some things you need because people attack you and make you uncomfortable in your body. So if I say I need cigarettes, it's because motherfuckers is trying to kill me. Not because come on, man, don't try to play me. You can't see me on no day with this internal thing, bro. For real. A nigga in a penitentiary. He could have been there 30 years and can't see me. Because I recognize the world as a mental institution. Dr. Sebi said America was an insane asylum. That's exactly what the fuck it is. It don't matter that a bitch got a big house and she can go outside and go to Chick-fil-A and go down the street and go to the strip club and all that. Don't none of that matter. This motherfucker is an institution for the mentally insane. Most people is fucked up. Go look at the shit they got going on in Portland, Oregon. I ain't mad. They trying to blame it on drugs. However, if they are giving them something like Panic had them panic packs, one of my teachers, Panic, first name Larry, bitch, was selling them panic packs. I got one. It decalcifies your third eye. It gets rid of some shit out of your subconscious. It had me vacuuming this shit. Some people, they'll jump on the bike. Motherfuckers in Portland rolling all over the street, talking out their head. But it's their subconscious that got too much shit in it. It's like a junk drive. And they just getting that shit out. Like your cousin that was running through the woods that I didn't laugh at. I said, well, he getting it out. I don't know what the fuck people laughing at. It could have been him watching chickens when he was asleep and got out and start bucking. Don't make you a chicken head. This motherfucker, your subconscious don't have no filter. This shit just go in now. You could go to sleep every night to some shit. He could have been going to sleep to a motherfucking Church's chicken commercial when he was little. It shuts down when you're 8 years old. That's why I was real funny about my son being around certain shit and making sure I debrief him when he come from over that lady's house with them kids. Because I understand the subconscious mind is not a game if you don't know what to do with it or how to get rid of the junk up there. And some of you motherfuckers collect shit from old back in the day, past lives. That's what past life regressions is about. So you just will be in illusions. It is not a game. That's why when you think you cool, you ain't. You back fucked up again. Because y'all play with yourself a little bit too much. You don't do no shit like that. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. Why are you doing that? And why are you so focused on the gym? If your insides is rotten, don't you think you need to work from the inside out? Ain't it a sight to behold to meet somebody that's a gym rat and insides is beautiful too? I'm just saying though. The fuck? And for the record, honey, Marie Laveau told me to get over it. You gonna be heavy set because they gonna be attacking you and you gonna need that weight on your body. I know you a Virgo and I know we like to keep it tight, but Lamia, that may not be your lot in life. Just be cool with having some weight on you so that you can survive the hits because they're gonna be attacking you. Y'all don't know that. I ain't get to share everything with you. So when you calling me a fat bitch, I'm calling you a dumb bitch. So it don't matter. You started the process, and I'm gonna read that again. This shit over here. From the inside out, we all change. Live from a place beyond the limits of physical reality. Envision yourself in the position you desire. What position you desire? To be somebody's husband or wife? You got to get away from that, especially if you had the position and you fumbled the ball. So now what you want? The desire not to go to jail or die? I don't know. That ain't my. I don't have desires, and that definitely ain't got nothing to do with me. Allow yourself to let go of everything you aren't. Doppelgangers. Be yourself. And embrace, accept, and tell yourself all you desire in the context of everything you are. That's the thing. You would think somebody doppelgangering you. No. I know, Jabri, you may see mannerisms. 111 was on the clock. However, I can see my brother in me. And we was twins originally. When you grow up around people, you take on their attributes, some of them. That's just how it is. I've worked with some people. You understand? I used to work with this one girl named Annette. I think her name, no, Antoinette. And she used to say that shit, Khalees song, cause I'm a boss. She would say it so much that you would end up saying it off work. I didn't know her. Khalees said it, however, it was how Antoinette said it because she was funny as fuck. Cause I'm a boss. Anything. It don't matter. A motherfucker can say whatever, and you will end up saying that shit because you've been working around them. They may say, honey child, please, all the time. For you know it, you talking to somebody, talk about honey child, please. You understand? It's not doppelgangering with that. You just around that person and you taking on certain shit that they say. It's natural. You around them. You hearing it all the time. It's funny to you. It's a vibe. So you say it. You understand? That's just how it go. So that becomes all of who you are. Because whoever you around, everybody different. You may have somebody that say, I had a client that always said, not so-and-so. Like if I said, I ripped my pants. She'll say, not you ripped your pants. But I was doing her hair for damn near 20 plus years. Of course I'm going to be saying, not she dumb. I heard her say it for goddamn over 20 some years. It's not hard. I don't want to be her. I was around her. So naturally. And it was funny. And you use it. It's no big deal. I am me. However, it's certain shit that you pick up around people. Sometimes it just falls to the wayside and you won't never say it again. If you say it, it's because it's repetition and you heard it and this shit funny and you're going to use it because you may have swag about yourself. It's not a big deal. But wanting to be another person, how they walk, how they talk, how they dress, everything they say, how they wear their hair, you doing everything, it ain't even no longer, flattery. No, it's terrible as fuck. Be yourself. And if you don't know who yourself is, it's time for you to start shedding some shit so that you can find out who the fuck you is again. Because God made all of us original. You understand? However, you coexist with people all goddamn day long. You pick up shit all goddamn day long. I pick up shit from my brother, picked up shit from my mother. People just be talking. Hey, darling, that's my mother. That ain't me. But I heard it all the motherfucking time. So if I get older in life and say, hey, darling, I'm not surprised when I heard my mother say it all the motherfucking time. My father's favorite word was bitch. So I got a way to say it like niggas in motherfucking California. They say bitch better than anybody. And my daddy, that was his favorite word. So you's a bitch. So I will call somebody a bitch in a way that they would want to kill me. Well, another person has said, and they don't give a you a bitch. You understand? It's just being around, you know. Kane called a motherfucker a chump. This chump. I'll say that shit. I've been around him. It's no big deal. But you don't see me around here wanting to be. Honey, baby boy. Allow yourself to let go of everything you aren't and embrace, accept, and tell yourself all you desire in the context of everything you are. Because you can't help what you pick up and what shape you. Some people hate themselves because they hate where they came from. They hate their family. They hate this. They hate that. You can't, I mean, come on. You gonna end up hating yourself eventually. I don't dislike nothing that shaped me. I love church. I love Jesus because that's what shaped me. I, of course, love Allah and Islam because that's what shaped me. I love everything that shaped me. The ghetto, where I was born at, Cleveland, where I grew up at and was took home to, East Cleveland. The schools I came up in, the schools of thoughts I came up in, the hair salons I worked in, the people I worked around. I worked around some dope ass people. I did some dope ass people hair. I don't dislike nothing that shaped me. That's why I love myself. You don't like what shaped you, you got a motherfucking problem on your motherfucking hands. I'm just telling you. I think my mother is the most beautiful thing that ever fucking lived. I think my father is the dopest motherfucker that ever was born. That's me. Another motherfucker ain't gotta think shit. I don't give a fuck. I think my mother's father is gorgeous. I think my big mom is the class act of the class X, bitch. I think my Grammy is a motherfucking gangster, bitch. The most gangster grandmama nigga. And I think my grandfather Claude is so beautiful. What's wrong with that? What you mean? Look at everything negative about a person. You got a fucking problem. I ain't never thought like that. Ever. No. Feel as if it has already happened. Overcome your doubts and anxieties to discover your own power. You are becoming boundless. But see, that's where manipulators that take the fact that you love them and you think they're a dope vibe and use it against you. That's what I didn't appreciate about my nieces and nephews. Some of y'all may have that same issue and don't even know what the problem is. I thought all of them was amazing. But I ain't going to become an idolater for nobody. I'm not putting nobody above Allah, not even my mama. You understand me? And my mama was such a motherfucking spiritual beast. She used to make sure I didn't. For real. Like, yeah, girl, sure. However, just make sure you keep the man upstairs at the number one spot because we don't need no problems around here. And I heard her. I'm spiritually intelligent. Some people ain't. You gotta develop that. But if you so busy on your knees and on your back, how the fuck you gonna develop your spiritual self? Oh. Affirmation. I unlock all doors to access my higher self. I am a multi-dimensional being with unlimited potential. See, that's your problem. Sibo, is that your name? Multi-dimensional being, you putting the cart before the horse. First, you got to get in a relationship with God before you go getting ahead of yourself, because you will get yourself in a situation. We gonna look into this, and then my mother want me to look into this, and then this is next, and we gonna stop at Jaws energy. Blood moon. Illusion, uncertainty, and narcissism. Be acutely aware of where you send your energy. Be mindful of false idols. You receive nothing from them in exchange for your energy and devotion. You will not reap any benefit or reward from this type of exchange. You may need to take control of your thoughts and redirect your energy to who or what is capable of reciprocating. Start by practicing daily affirmations of self-love. Realize that not everyone will return the good that you send out. Release expectations. Be mindful of who and what you interact with on earth and spiritual planes. Your subconscious may be leading you down a path of little or no return, causing you to be stagnant. You may benefit from spending less time consuming pop culture or entertainment and move into alignment by spending more time working on self-development. I removed every TV out of any place that I laid my head. I have not watched TV like on a consistent basis where it's just a TV in my house since my son was about 2 or 3 and he's 13. So let's just say 10 years I haven't consumed television. This is facts. You gotta lay off that shit. Spirit says by redirecting your thoughts and energy to the appropriate channels that are capable of returning positive energy like love and gratitude, you will open yourself up to receiving more of the same. Now, what I do when I was at Revs, I watched Westerns because my spiritual dad, who was once my father-in-law, hit me to Westerns, and he a bad motherfucker spiritually. So I was like, Dad, I'm about to get hip to this shit, start going to sleep to it. I'll go to sleep to some shit if I need to access another type of spiritual prowess because motherfuckers stay attacking me. So we gonna go wild west with it, and that be on all kind of spiritual planes. Because when you go to sleep, you really don't know where the fuck you gonna be at, especially if you an astro traveler like me. So I be needing to kick ass. So sometimes I will go to sleep to certain shit to give me that kick ass that I need. You understand? I kind of low key taught my son that so he would take in horror films. So when he on the other side, if he sleep or whatever, or he on the spiritual plane, you fuck around and meet Jeepers Creepers. Taking in light stuff and then praying, saying your prayers, cover me. They have this one commercial that keep coming on talking about schizophrenia, or sometimes they have some shit coming on about their husband ejaculating and all this shit. If you watching something and you dozing, I ask Allah to cover my mind. Do not allow that stuff to seep in. I don't need it to allow you. See, I'm watching this. I don't want that shit in my subconscious. I don't want it in my head. I don't want it no motherfucking where. Clear my slate of that until what comes on that is water to my soul comes back on. Then just help me out. Help me out. Because I can't do it all. You all. So somebody gonna get two of my ancestors. Somebody will be. I heard Uncle Bob. Uncle Bob might, for real, he be at my astral plane door like. So if I say I don't want that kind of shit in my mind or seeping into my subconscious, because your subconscious is still a filter. Yeah, majority of that shit, Allah is merciful. From the time you born to about 8 years old, you got to deal with that. If you deal with some of it, that means you got more room for shit to fuck around. I don't got time for that. I don't want to hear no noises. I don't want to be out here quacking like a duck or a bird or whatever the fuck. I want my mind to be clear so that when I hear God, I know God's voice. I know it's Allah because Allah always say it's me. Because I say don't start. Because I know bitches play little mind games with their incantations and shit. Allah know that, so I know Allah's voice when he say, this is me. You understand? He comes with certain tones where I know it's him. It's a vibe. I just know it's a law. If it's Uncle Bob, like I just said, I'll know Uncle Bob. If it's my mother, I know it's my mother, but my mother is real silent. She tends to show up in tarot a lot. A lot. That's the beauty in tarot. My dad don't really talk neither, but he will show up in tarot, especially that Santa Muerte deck as the Emperor. He love that motherfucker. My grandfather don't say too much either, but he will show up as the owl. And I got him as the owl on my bracelet. That's how I connect with my mother's father. My dad's father don't talk either, but he took on the energy of Baron Samedi when we was in session together and did some work together. So that energy, you understand? However, if you doing mental telepathy, like I said, it's no big deal. I'm channeling with Madonna. It's no big deal if I'm channeling with Rihanna. It's no big deal if I'm channeling with Kendrick's energy. It's no big deal if I'm channeling with Fruit. It's no big deal if I'm channeling with my godson Kentrell. No, this NBA young boy. It's because my head is clear. So I don't have the problem that they would say a schizophrenic has, because they don't know who it is. They running from everything. Just like I saw a wolf in my peripheral in a flash. I see shit in a flash. I know a wolf ain't in here, but I also know who that is, who energy it is, and that motherfucker about to do something. You understand? It's my gift that I cultivated, okay? That I mastered. Why you mad? You calling me what? Oh, I'm schizo. That's what you say of me. What does God say of me? Because you have your right to your opinion. This is America. This is a free country. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, Doc. That don't mean I got to roll with what the fuck you say of me. I know what I say of me, and I know what God says of me. So what you say of me, it really don't matter. But go ahead. You understand? Am I going to take their meds? Why would I do that if I'm not a schizophrenic? I said he can have his opinion. Anybody can. They like an asshole. Everybody got one. You can say whatever you want to say. You can diagnose however you want to. If I don't buy it about myself, bitch, you have not a buyer. Am I correct? Oh. Hey, baby, bye. Be acutely aware of where you send your energy. We're going to read that again. Be mindful of false idols. You receive nothing from them in exchange for your energy and devotion. You will not reap any benefit or reward from this type of exchange. You may need to take control of your thoughts and redirect your energy to who and what is capable of reciprocating. Start by practicing daily affirmations of self-love. Realize that not everyone will return the good that you send out. Release expectations. Be mindful of who and what you interact with on the earth and spiritual planes. Your subconscious may be leading you down a path of little or no return, causing you to be stagnant. You may benefit from spending less time consuming pop culture or entertainment and move into alignment by spending more time working on self-development. Spirit says by redirecting your thoughts and energy to the appropriate channels that are capable of returning positive energy like love and gratitude, you will open yourself up to receiving more of the same. Affirmation. I am whole and I do not need to chase anything or anyone in order to be complete. I recognize the power in who I am. Oh. Heart was next. Or was it Wayfarer, mama? We'll go with Heart. We'll go with Wayfarer. Heart. And yeah, y'all motherfuckers gonna be charged with that. Keep with that schizophrenic shit. It's not funny. No, because you fuck up people's communication with God. That's a direct line. And if you telling people they are this because of the things that you said that makes them that, then you are making them faithless. You're making them second guess what they're hearing, which is that still small voice that sometimes do be God or their ancestor. Yeah, you interfering on a whole nother level, America, you little bullshit. Oh, you in big trouble. Trust and know that. Emotional awakening, intuition, following your heart. Your heart instincts and passions are the parameters to direct your actions, not your mind. By embodying this way of life, you are showing others that it is also safe for them to do so. There is a way to build a foundation and pursue your desires that allows for freedom. Living authentically, whether or not your choices and actions make sense to others, is an aspect of your soul's mission. The world that you create is your art form or piece of art. You live and thrive outside the confines of convention. You help set people free from a limited or mundane life by your example. You create a space for others to transform. This is my mother hollering, boy, because she was a living honey baby testimony. Everything she did. Y'all, sometimes I ain't gonna lie. I used to sit in my mother's room and just watch her get dressed. And it would be such peace. Just lay out on her bed. My brother used to do the same thing. Because just watching her, you could just learn how to just be kind of shit. But she was a Pisces. So, like, this motherfucker magical as hell. Just getting dressed, putting on her shit. Like, oh boy, is this so peaceful. Some of y'all probably can do that with your mother. That's what this is talking about. Everything ain't always this or that or whatever. You can't put shit in a box and put a pretty bow on it and say, this is this. That is it. Like Andre 3000 always sing that part that he said, you think you got it. Oh, you think you got it. No, you don't. Just let it. Just stop. Just stop. You got to learn how to be. And you got to learn how to appreciate people that know how to be. You understand? Then you be wondering why you missing them. Well, you help set people free from a limited or mundane life by your example. She made the mundane look magical. You understand what I'm saying? So you miss her because of that quality, yeah. You create a space for others to transform, yeah. You are destined to be a leader without even trying to be one, which is achieved simply by being yourself. You help to teach people not to use or wear social masks and to simply walk away from those who don't understand you. Family stability and ties may not have been strong in your life, and therefore you learn to develop a self-love that gives you the freedom to be nomadic if you choose and not tied down to certain people or places. And you ain't gonna tie me down here. Don't wait too late to love me, motherfucker, because I gotta go. You know, unconditional love is the source of truth, and whenever your heart speaks, you follow. Regardless of how risky or unconventional the path appears to others, your destiny is to live free and live your dreams, and that is the example you give to others. See, everything don't work for everybody. Some of y'all listen to that Andre 3000 or may have listened to somebody in the nation saying that I had to get something. I couldn't smoke in order to get a signal or to get the message. I'm a motherfucking woman, first of all. I've been that before Farad came because the nation only been around 100 years. You understand what I'm saying? You know how old marijuana and tobacco is? It ain't for everybody. Andre 3000 was speaking for his motherfucking self. Or maybe for some brothers that needed it like that. I'm not that girl. When you don't get me what I need, you gonna see something. And I don't want to have to do that. And if you love me, why would you cause that kind of strife when I hate strife? And strife makes me shut the fuck down. God needs me. Do you understand? When I say something is Allah, it is. However, let me just show you this. Tupac has the advantage to smoke all the time just because I got him on here smoking. Do you understand? He can always have something to drink and something to smoke because he is not in this physical reality. He is not bound by gravity. Of course, Allah being Allah, he could do what he want to do, but when he was at Sheets, he told me I sure smoke a lot. However, I do keep him on my altar like this. And sometimes he just want me to smoke for him. And motherfuckers play games. And then you wonder why shit be happening to you. And you want to blame me? No, vengeance is God's. See, you laugh at me and you mock me and you do all this mean shit to me, but yet you want me to help you. How do that work? You don't do no shit like that when you need somebody's motherfucking help. You humble your motherfucking self and get what they need. So, do you know how many motherfuckers Bo Diddley got on his side? Because it ain't my father's side. And y'all make him real sad. I swear to God. And God gonna deal with you because of how you treat me. That's a fact, Jack. That's God's shit. And boy, quit texting me weed. What is your name? Bags? You ain't shit. You don't give shit. Quit texting me if you can't help me. I don't got no goddamn money. I don't give a fuck who sent you. Go find Silas and say less to me. You are destined to be a leader without even trying to be one, which is achieved simply by being yourself. You help to teach people not to use or wear social masks and to simply walk away from those who don't understand you. Family stability and ties may not have been as strong in your life, and therefore you learn to develop a self-love that gives you the freedom to be nomadic if you choose and not tied down to certain people or places. You know unconditional love is a source of truth, and whenever your heart speaks, you follow, regardless of how risky or unconventional the path appears to others. Your destiny is to live free and live your dreams, and that is the example you give to others. Affirmation: I am listening to the voice within. If you can hear without that noise, your motherfucking ass booming system head ass niggas get all that noise in your motherfucking head, and your brain will start oozing out your motherfucking ears if you don't deal, or you will be a cannibal and eat the nigga in the cell with the prison that you going, possibly. I ain't God, and I ain't no judge down at the motherfucking justice system, justice center, bitch. No, I'm not. I don't know what the fuck. I am supported by the universe. I deserve to thrive. Staying alive, staying alive. That's why I love my twin, because that motherfucker be spot on the spiritual side. He put on Hey Pocket, and I don't be knowing that song. When Silas come through, songs I don't like, the jazz, he think it's funny. He keep doing the same shit. The shit you play at family reunions and shit. See what I'm saying? Thinking that shit funny? No, I don't see what you saying. That shit causes me strife. I don't like it. I listen to it so I can take away your power to think you irritating me. But if you love somebody, why the fuck would you want to irritate them? That's weird. What Darvish do as a alpha male is, if I ain't giving him the attention that he seeks, he ain't gonna play nothing. However, it works in a great way, because when he does, and I am talking to him or about him, I know it's him sending that. And it's what I like. I see that's Darvish, hey, bye, gay, because that's a vibe. And I said he sent that one in that other season of the Witch song, because he just took that motherfucker over. He must have heard it and was like, "This my shit," and kept playing it and making me laugh. I'm in the bathroom trying to take a shower so I could get on here and talk to y'all, because a lot rushing the hell out of me. And then the season of the Witch came on. I just started busting out laughing. I'm not in strife or irritated. Oh. Wayfarer, contemplation, search for truth, inner guidance. Don't be afraid to walk away from things for a fresh start. Choose a path. Do not avoid what scares you. Do not spread yourself thin. Pick something that lights you up. Say no to things that are emotionally unfulfilling or draining. Follow your heart. You may have trouble with making a decision. Feed your soul. Continue to search for deeper meaning. You are divinely protected and guided. Pick which option is most emotional fulfilling. Try creating a system to automate mundane tasks and invest your time wisely. Release activities that deplete your energy. You have a divine plan but are being blocked by negative emotions. Open to love and forgiveness. You are laying foundations. Stop judging. Treat others how you want to be treated, with love, openness, and honesty. You may be neglecting relationships and feeling lonely, but you aren't alone. Align yourself with your truth. Affirmation: I am strengthened as I seek the truth of my personal reality. Now, what people may think I'm a judgmental person, I am not. Judging is for stupid people. I don't judge shit. I judge like Allah, and that's the C. That's like being discriminatory. And the English language is real tricky. Roll it up, K. You got it, baby. Because you can say, I'm being discriminating. And the motherfucker think you talking about something dealing with race. When really, discrimination is also kind of like discernment. I'm being discriminated because I'm trying to see what this shit is about. Or I'm judging, not judging to be like, ugh, like, no. To see what the fuck is going on. This is a dangerous ass place, America, if you weren't aware. Okay? You gotta use your better judgment in a whole lot of shit, or you will go jumping in some shit you ain't got no motherfucking business. Don't make me bite my jaw. Please get out of my mouth. I am not judgmental. I don't care enough. I'm like the motherfucking turtle mountains on Never Ending Story. I don't care that I don't care. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? That's why I don't, a lot like, come on. He'll think idolatry. Najee fuck around and think that shit. No, I don't give a fuck. Even if you take away cigarettes, my money, all that shit, weed, I don't care. If I don't got it, why would I give a fuck? I gotta deal with what I gotta deal with. Okay? If that's you attacking my heart chakra, doing all that shit y'all do, I got as much protection as I can have. On the incense side, on the flame side, on the jewelry side, bitch. On the oil side, bitch. So if you do all of that shit, what the fuck can I do? But B, you're not testing me. You're causing strife and you're evil as fuck and you're weird. I'm not a specimen in a fucking laboratory. What the fuck you think this is? If I say I need some, get it to me. If you the one getting answers, what kind of inconsiderate, ungracious motherfuckers? What the fuck? Ain't no way in the fuck I'll be on the other side of this screen knowing I had a me and my family and I had the means that I wouldn't be getting it to this motherfucker if this motherfucker was regulating my mind. Y'all ain't shit. That's the problem. Real talk. The fuck? You don't take something and don't know how to give in return? What the fuck kind of shit is that? You're a user and an abuser and you misuse. And you a tyrant, Kane. Yes, the fuck you is. I don't know if it's all three or just show ass or just two. And one that don't like it and won't never do that shit. You don't play with nobody like that and then get information. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Like you going, what kind of military tactic is that? I ain't that motherfucker. I ain't no motherfucking domestic terrorist. What the fuck you think this is? They no waterboarding. Man, you better back the fuck up. It's what the fuck you better do. The fuck? But want something. Is you for real? That's why I pick Rev above all else. Because Rev makes sure I give. He said, who go to action? You do, of course. You do. I ain't about to sit up here and count to nobody. When I was at his house before Silas pulled what he pulled, I got everything I motherfucking needed when I needed it. He didn't play with me. Don't ask me why I chose Rev. The fuck you think I chose him for? Because he always showed up for me and ain't never play games with me. What the fuck? Stupid ass motherfuckers. Because that's what the fuck you is. Don't dish it and not able to take it. I know the fuck you lying. And don't expect me to be all like, what the fuck you think this is? This is real life. I ain't no motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck. Go to church. Go to church. And you can get all that shit you need. Because I ain't that nigga. I'm going to go with your ass. I came through Elijah's school of thought. After Rev. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? So I'm action oriented and I will turn up on your ass because I know a nigga, that's why. And I know a cracker. The fuck? Five. Warrior, inner strength, clarity, and presence. Jah, keep it right there. Keep it right there. You need God coming up out there, not no CEO, because these motherfuckers pulling the fast one. I told you you didn't have nobody but God and me. I told you that. Focusing entirely on the here and now and becoming acutely aware of your present will bring you exactly what you need. Peace, tranquility, and calmness will be achieved. Your manifestations are set in motion because you finally believe you are deserving. Let them go and focus on all the beauty around you. There is beauty in the mundane and simplicity. Once you begin to practice being in the present and feeling gratitude for the moment you set your dreams and desires in motion. Y'all do not understand. Why do y'all smoke weed? Why do y'all smoke cigarettes? Like my spiritual mother didn't really have to tell me, but like she told me, don't be just sitting up there smoking weed to smoke weed. Weed has its purposes for you to be more imaginative, for you to relax your nervous system. It's faux shit. You don't smoke weed just to become a fucking loser. It's purposeful. It eases the mind from dealing with stupid shit all the motherfucking time. It keeps you off the radar of attacks. Didn't I say that's why they don't like you to have it? So if you don't want me to have it, you my enemy. I know that. It don't got nothing to do with addiction. It got to do with using it for the purpose it was created for. The fuck? Do you know how old tobacco is relative to the Native Americans? And I got 80-some% of that shit in my blood. And I'm a shaman and some more shit. Or you want to play with me and my ancestors, but you call yourself my cousin, my brother, my uncle? I don't motherfucking think so. Because you wouldn't want ugly out of me. Because guess what? Ugly gonna come out of me whether I have tobacco, marijuana, or whatever. Because I am not no motherfucker that changes like the weather. I am that I am. You can pretty much see you ain't guessing me, nigga. Don't get that comfortable. However, I ain't no fake motherfucker where I'm like this, Some motherfuckers really fake they high. I don't got time for that corny ass shit. Some motherfuckers smoke cigarettes just to smoke them. They don't even know what the fuck they doing it for. And a lot of times, them niggas that end up with that lung shit because they be scared to death of lung cancer. Because if they was doing it for their ancestors and they had any Native American connection and they knew God was real, honey, cancer wouldn't do nothing to you. I got a godfather who was my father-in-law. He lived to be 80-some years old. He died from motherfucking Alzheimer's, bitch. He smoked goddamn 2 packs a day and ain't had lung cancer no motherfucking where. However, he also was damn near 100% Native American, bitch. You said what? I ain't hear you, bitch. Don't think for me. That's the wrong thing to do. Once you begin to practice being in the present and feeling gratitude for the moment, you set your dreams and desires in motion. Spirit is reassuring you. Rejecting intruding thoughts will help you in your transformation and progress. That's probably the problem you have in Najee. If you can't clear your headspace all the way because you didn't do the work with whatever got locked in your subconscious when you was a little boy, and if you had childhood trauma, that's what makes them commercials they do dangerous as fucking. The motherfuckers is looking for a lawsuit for real. Because it says rejecting intruding thoughts. That shouldn't even be. You should just be able to scry and channel. If you getting a lot of intrusive thoughts, that's bitches doing them incantations, motherfucking evil suggestions, casting firm resolutions, Because you should just be able to, not have to go all through okay. And this bitch would get jealous because I know how to talk to my brother on a spiritual level, but she didn't take the time to cultivate. She was too busy in them books, being the plagiarist. Who fault is it? Yours. Spirit is reassuring you. Rejecting intruding thoughts will help you in your transformation and progress. Write down all you are grateful for and focus on gratitude. By making a list of all you are grateful for and by being in a vibration of appreciation for all you have, then you no longer resist. The universe freely flows, abundance because you already have all you need. The divine is love, so answer love with love and gratitude. When you visualize a future, remember to feel and associate intense emotional responses to your vision. If you notice your thoughts begin to wander, bring them back with breath work. Again, it says the divine is love. So answer love with love and gratitude. When you visualize a future, remember to feel and associate intense emotional responses to your vision. That'll kind of get them going. It's like an activation thing. If you notice your thoughts begin to wander, bring them back with breath work. I was a natural manifester, so I didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? Breath work you get from cigarettes. That's what cigarettes is about. Osho said the best way I can go cold turkey off cigarettes. However, Osho was like, if you smoke, why would you say you gonna quit and then all you think about is smoking? Why don't you smoke until the smoking falls away? You see what I'm saying? So I've even tried it his way. Sometimes I just go cold turkey and say, fuck it, nothing at all. However, my ancestors, once I start channeling, it's just not a possibility for me. People don't like it because they think that it gets you these answers. Like, no, I'm going to be able to channel with them regardless. It's just a comfort thing and it's a breath work thing. And it's a not getting slammed in the elevator when people are doing death spells on me thing. So if you say you're not getting them for me, you are my enemy. That's how I knew Rev wasn't Rev. Because Rev was taking me to go get cigarettes, and then all of a sudden he flipped and said he wasn't taking me to go get nothing and get out of here and blah, blah, blah. Silas, what the fuck you doing in Rev? Mr. Multidimensional Being? Oh, yeah, you fucked up with that bitch who's a sellout of everybody but Najee. So she thinks. But she done sold him out more than everybody. That's how stupid the bitch is. Good luck. Affirmation. I am focused on this present moment with mind, body, and spirit to open the gates of clarity and perspective. I am brave. I am courageous. I am emotionally strong. I am focused on this present moment with mind, body, and spirit to open the gates of clarity and perspective. I am brave. I am courageous. I am emotionally strong. I don't really, and then by me not having desire, I did a lot of manifestation boards, but I'm a Virgo. So we one of the ones they say that is the magicians in the zodiac, and we are ruled by Mercury. Only Gemini and Virgo are ruled by Mercury, which is the thinking planet. So I can set shit in motion just by my thoughts. I don't really have to sit there like other people. And it's a way that I manifest that's more natural because I just have faith, the size of a mustard seed and beyond. So when I can't manifest no more, I know you motherfuckers is out there blocking my path. And I don't appreciate it at all. I do manifestation boards. I even went virtual to see if that was the problem. No, Silas is one of the big problems. And Lisa's big ass is another one of the problems. And Gladys punk ass is another one of the motherfucking problems. And who else is linked to the motherfucking Covens is another part of my motherfucking problem. And I don't like problems like Stanley Hall. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? Because y'all think to withhold my money that I earned means that I got to talk to y'all. Bitch, if I ain't got no bread, what the fuck you think this is? Allah say, and I do. You, fuck you. Why the fuck you think it took me so long to get on here, bitch? Because Allah ain't pushed me yet, but he pushing me, so I'm on here, bitch. Your little tactics ain't motherfucking working. You ain't do nothing but piss me off and make me dislike your motherfucking ass. And like I said, I forgive up front, bitch. So I ain't never missing heaven for a motherfucker I knew wasn't gonna be shit. Because most people ain't no more. Get a clue. Look around, bitch. Like Jill Scott said. Take a look around. The fuck? Stupid as a motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck. I don't do none of this. But it says you notice your thoughts begin to wander, bring them back with breath work. Well, it's your mind. How your mind work. Can't nobody really tell you like you. If you spend more time internally instead of bumping them goddamn guns all day and acting like you a quiet person, but talking to bitches in the midnight hour and not going within or staying still because you so scared of your motherfucking internal world, so you body jump other motherfuckers because you that much of a scary nigga, then I don't know what to tell you. Cause I ain't scary. I deals with me. When y'all sitting in that little bullshit, doing them little incantations, I really don't get none of that. It's like, I stayed within a long motherfucking time, bitch. It take a lot for you motherfuckers to keep. I mean, I'm pretty sure from what the tarot land is saying, it's a lot of motherfuckers at my neck, but they ain't cut it yet. My thumb, toenail fall off, shit like that. But I ain't dead yet and some more shit, so I don't know what the fuck you niggas want. What I want is you to get the fuck out of my way because you ain't my vibe. That's what I want. For real. Messy in a motherfucker. This what some of y'all look like on the inside. But call yourself a beast. I'm a beast, but I damn sure don't look like this motherfucker. Love conflict and competition and shit. Oppressors. This what y'all look like on the inside. Like to be messy. Like to pit. You know that old country shit, pitting? That's what you do, Glad. You can't stop pitting. You an oppressive motherfucker. You like strife and messy shit. You like conflict and competition. That's why you tried to say I was jealous of Nene. How the fuck I'm gonna be jealous of a cousin that I made sure she maintained her individuality and ain't do nothing like me when I saw her even trying to go there, bitch? You been disrespectful. Enough for you. For real. The fuck? Cause I want the best for her. I'm jealous. What? Cause I don't want her to burn her fucking hands out when she can't pick up shit no more. We was in the same industry, bitch. I was glad to hear that she was making hair products so she could lay up off them feet and them hands. I really wanted her to get off into her flower arrangements and the other cute shit she come up with, bitch. That make me jealous of her, or do that make me a caring ass cousin? Huh? I ain't hear you. What you say, bitch? I ain't Chelsea, bitch. I don't stay in neutral because you really ain't my family. I'm all up in Thudar. You just mad because my mother was Bo Diddley's favorite. But ain't nobody mad that Ann is. I'm doing all the motherfucking work as far as I'm motherfucking concerned. And he still can have Ann as his favorite. What the fuck that got to do with me doing the work when I'm on the tree, bitch? Stupid as a motherfucker. All right, love and light, y'all.